On one night in May 2008, a 13-year-old girl was murdered inside what was supposed to be the safest place, her own home. The next morning, her parents called the police. By the end of the week, the case had turned into one of India's most controversial and confusing murder investigations. What followed were media trials, shifting theories, destroyed evidence, and a justice system struggling to find the truth. This is the story of the Aarushi Talwar Hemraj double murder case, a case that changed how India looks at crime, media, and investigations. The 2008 Noida double murder case refers to the unsolved murders of 13-year-old girl Aarushi Talwar and 45-year-old man Yam Prasad Hemraj Banjad, a live-in domestic worker employed by her family. The two were killed on the night of 15th to 16th May 2008 at Aarushi's home in Noida, India. The case aroused public interest as a whodunit story. The sensational media coverage, which included salacious allegations against Aarushi and the suspects, was criticized by many as a trial by media. When Aarushi's body was discovered in her bedroom on 16th May, Hemraj was missing at the time and was considered the main suspect. The next day, Hemraj's partially decomposed body was discovered on the terrace. The police were heavily criticized for failing to secure the crime scene immediately. After ruling out former domestic servants of the family, the police treated Aarushi's parents, Dr. Rajesh Talwar and Dr. Nupur Talwar, as the prime suspects. The police suspected that Rajesh had murdered the victims after finding them in an objectionable position, or because Rajesh's alleged extramarital affair had led to his blackmail by Hemraj and a confrontation with Aarushi. The Talwars' family and friends accused the police of framing the Talwars in order to cover up the botched-up investigation. The case was then transferred to the CBI, which exonerated the parents and suspected the Talwars' assistant Krishna Thadarai and two domestic servants, Rajkumar and Vijay Mandal. Based on the narco interrogation conducted on the three men, the CBI assumed that they had killed Aarushi after an attempted sexual assault, and Hemraj for being a witness. The CBI was accused of using dubious methods to extract a confession, and all three men were released for lack of evidence. In 2009, the CBI handed over the investigation to a new team, which recommended closing the case. Based on circumstantial evidence, it named Rajesh Talwar as the sole suspect, but refused to charge him because of critical gaps in evidence. The parents opposed the closure report, calling CBI's suspicion of Rajesh Talwar baseless. Subsequently, a special CBI court rejected the CBI's claim that there was not enough evidence and ordered proceedings against the Talwars. In November 2013, the parents were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment, amid criticism that the judgment was based on weak evidence. The Talwars successfully challenged the decision in the Allahabad High Court, which acquitted them in 2017. The case remains unsolved. The Aarushi Talwar case went through multiple investigations, 2 agencies, and years of courtroom battles. Parents were accused, arrested, convicted, and eventually acquitted. Yet no one was conclusively held responsible for the murders. Evidence was contaminated, timelines conflicted, and the truth became buried under speculation and media narratives. Today, the case stands as a reminder that justice is not only about verdicts, it is about process, fairness, and accountability. If you believe such stories deserve careful and responsible retelling, subscribe for more in-depth crime documentaries